Oh, hi. I see you're here for the Saturday morning serials. I know, I'm just getting up. Sorry, I fell asleep on the table. So I sat down and read some books and enjoy my night. I don't usually get to bed till really late at night, and I get up kind of early in the morning, considering, I guess. So, glad you're here for Saturday morning serials. As always, Saturday morning serials is brought to you by the Group Therapy Podcast and Are You Game, the best comic book video game collectible shop in all of Piqua, Ohio, located at 124 North Sunset Drive, Piqua, Ohio, 45356. And as always, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And you can always watch us on YouTube. So you can listen to the Are You Game, not the Are You Game, sorry. You listen to the Group Therapy Podcast on most places that you listen to your podcast, and you can watch us live. Well, not live. You can watch us in living color on YouTube, along with the Group Therapy Podcast, or along with Saturday Morning Serials. What's funny is that I love talking to people, because people still bring this up to me. They're like, those are just commercials, right? Yeah, I wasn't stupid when I was a little kid. I know full well that the He-Man cartoon that we were watching was just to sell us more He-Man stuff. And you know what? I don't care. Alright? I love G.I. Joe to this day. I watch the G.I. Joe cartoon constantly, still to this day. And you know what? It still makes me want to buy G.I. Joe toys. I literally just bought G.I. Joe toys a few hours ago. So, you know what? Still working to this day. I still buy the G.I. Joe comic books. I still buy the G.I. Joe. I literally bought a DVD that I didn't have, a G.I. Joe DVD I didn't have. I literally still buying the G.I. Joe toys. Don't care. I'm having fun and enjoying my life. And if it's sitting down watching Saturday morning cartoons, it's sitting down watching Saturday morning cartoons. What's funny is at one time, Saturday morning cartoons could not be connected to a toy line because they said kids were too stupid to understand that this was a 30-minute commercial. Yeah, but I don't think little kids were stupid like everybody thought they were back in the day. I know I wasn't. I got it. I understood what it was. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't care. I liked toys. I liked cartoons. You put the two together, there are two things I really like. And then sometimes you added the third thing, comic books, that made it even better. So, I want you guys to sit down. I want you guys to relax. Get your bowl of cereal. Get you some oatmeal. Get you some Pop-Tarts. Whatever you're eating this morning. And sit back, relax, and watch you an episode of Kid Video. Enjoy.
Ah, that's it! The Groove Machine! That's what's been keeping me from capturing those infernal kids!
Ah, so this is what you copycats do while I goof off. You work your paws to the bone.
No, please, you're most exhausting. Bit slovenly master blasterness. We were trying not to work, but we just couldn't help it.
Well, I'm off to foul up at capturing Kid Video again. So let's go now.
Hey, not bad, Sea Lion.
Yeah, just like you were really looking at his ugly dog breathness.
She is!
How nice to see you, your most painful crushingness.
To what do we owe this unexpected pleasure?
To the Groove Machine!
You mean that neat little bebop-de-doo thing, the one they call Ash plays?
That little bebop-de-doo thing is what's been keeping me from capturing Kid Video. You're going to Maestroville and get it for me now! Oof.
This is Maestroville?
It's got to be. I set it on automatic driver.
It looks more like a game arcade.
I wonder if those game buildings really work.
Probably. Professor Maestro's crazy, but he's a genius, too.
Let's go.
As soon as they're in, then you'll go, copycats. Get ready!
Are you sure we couldn't just book a tour instead, your catapultness?
Silence! 3, 2, 1, cancel!
Next time, I'll take the train, man.
We've arrived at the gate, your painfulness.
Give them a little head start so they won't spot you. Then get that groove machine.
You had to go and want games.
This one looks like a killer.
Look out! Here comes one!
Behind you!
Oh, my God.
Oh, no! Look out! Get out of the way!
Jump!
We've got to get out of here!
We can't. The door won't open.
Quick, do what I do. Ride them like surfboards!
Yeah!
Vámonos!
Hang 10, everybody! Whoa!
Oh, dear! Ay, ay, ay! Caramba!
Hey! Watch out! Candy bars? All these games must pay off in snack food.
It looks like this is the Professor's lab. But where is he? Professor! Professor Maestro!
Are you here, Professor?
I'm somewhere, I think.
Behind that door. It's locked. Professor, open the door.
What door? Ah!
Sounds like he's in trouble. I guess we'll have to find another way to open it.
Glitter, you've got to sneeze!
But how?
This way.
Achoo!
Gesundheit!
Thanks.
Yeah! All right!
What are you doing
did you get in there?
Get in where? What was the question again?
We'll have to get him out through the printer. What's the printout code?
Let me see now. It's the no, that's not it. It's the no, that's not it.
Come on, gang. This is gonna take all of us.
What now, Wiz?
Everybody start jumping on the keys. We've got to find the right combination to print him out.
Where have I been? Who am I?
There he is, but he's flat.
Professor Maestro, are you all right?
Just thirsty. What's that noise?
Look, Professor, the reason we came here is... Wow! What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's where I make my snack food prizes for my games. And maybe it's not.
Hijo, you weren't kidding, Glitter. He's really loco bananas.
Local bananas. That reminds me, I'm hungry. I think. Well, don't just sit there. Help yourselves.
Look, Professor, we need your help.
Where did you come from? Well, as long as you're here, you might as well eat.
This food is fantastic, there's really no doubt. We're glad that we found you and helped get you out.
Oh, you came to sing to me.
Well, we actually came here sort of hoping you could get us back home.
No problem. I'll use my Professor Maestro flip-side dimensional reverser. Of course, I'll need that funny instrument of yours to make it work.
We're going home!
You really need the groove machine? How come?
I don't remember. I think it has something to do with strange sounds.
Boy, and to think all this time I've had our one-way ticket right here in my hands.
You mean our hands?
The copycats! Grab them!
This ought to hold you.
A grease gun! Look out!
Oh, Stevie Noose will be so pleased.
Shut off the grease gun, man.
Chance of getting home. I sure hope this works, Professor.
You hope what works?
This pinball machine. You said it'd tell us where the copycats are with the groove machine.
Score 10,000 points, and it'll tell you anything you want to know.
Wiz, you're the best pinball player we've got.
I don't know. I've never played it from the inside before.
Don't worry, we'll handle the flippers from out here.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
Get ready. Here he comes.
Here I go!
Now ask your question, we proclaim.
Where are the copycats with the groove machine?
Think, Professor.
Can't remember anything. It's amazing.
Amazing! Amaze! Yes! Oh, amaze! That's where they are! Those wolf packs will eat anything in that maze!
Including the copycats.
And the groove machine!
We've got to find that maze fast!
You think his rubber necklace will find us way down here?
He'd better find us. This place is weird.
Yeah, but at least it's not dangerous. Run, man! If they eat us up, the Master Blaster will kill us.
I never thought we'd be trying to save the copycats.
I never thought they'd steal the groove machine either.
Wolves!
This is it!
I must have the groove machine, even if it means saving those fraidy cat fur balls.
Kid, the fortress!
Oh, great! Just what we need. We've got to catch the copycats now!
We're down here. You're just in the nick of timeness.
We can't reach them in time, Glitter. You'll have to get the groove machine.
Oh, thank you for saving us, almighty Master Blaster. We got it! We got it!
You did it, Glitter! Way to go! Woo-hoo! We're as good as home! Yeah!
Stay away! Stay away!
What's that?
Maybe it's your Professor Maestro Flipside Dimensional Reverser.
I certainly hope so. Perfect. Now, where were those computations? Ah, yes, I remember something. They're on the blackboard.
Blackboard? Oh no! I erased them!
Please tell us you'll be able to remember them again, Professor.
Of course, I'll remember what?
Welcome back to the flip side, Wiz.
Oh no! No! No!
Now, it's here. The excitement, the adventure of a new force at breakfast.
We'll call them C-3POs.
New C-3PO cereal from Kellogg's. Twin rings, phase together. For 2 crunches in every 00. A delicious part of this nutritious breakfast. Now you can experience the taste of Kellogg's C-3POs. A crunchy new force at breakfast.
May the force be with you.
Clover's stolen our plans! He's escaping in the Viper Glider! Joe, catch him!
It's the G.I. Joe Falcon Glider, flying high in the sky, sailing through the air. He's America's fighter. G.I. Joe can fly. He's a real American hero, flying high in the sky. He's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase.
You did it, Joe!
G.I. Joe Falcon Glider and Cobra Viper Glider sold separately. Figures included from Hasbro.
Hey, that was another great episode of Kid Video. I'm glad you guys are still here. You know, I think it's funny. I'm sitting there reading this, the rise and fall of 80s cartoons. What's funny is that there was a Hot Wheels cartoon that was taken off the air because they said it was a cartoon just to sell toys. Yeah, most shit is to sell something, even if you're just selling the time. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I'm sorry. This is Saturday mornings. We don't cuss on Saturday mornings. Now, if you watch the Group Therapy podcast, you'll hear profanity from time to time. So, but the cartoons, you know, the best part about it is that, you know, you had, if there was a good toy line, there was a good cartoon that went with it. Sometimes the cartoon was better than the toy line. Sometimes the toy line was better than the cartoon. Sometimes the cartoon came around too late to save the toy line. Sometimes the toy line came around too late to save the cartoon. Or you get the ones like Mighty Orbots. We didn't get a toy line here in America, and the cartoon was doing good and got canceled because it was too close to a Japanese cartoon. And matter of fact, they actually used overseas the toy from that toy line as the Mighty Orbots toy. So, you know, I guess it goes around. But here's the crazy part. You know what the big one is? The one that broke the mold, that got kids so that they could get the cartoons that we all love now. It wasn't He-Man. It wasn't Thundercats. It wasn't G.I. Joe. It wasn't Transformers. It was Hallmark's Strawberry Shortcake. That's right, kids. Strawberry Shortcake was the first cartoon to break away from being a cartoon that was just made for TV and no toy line. Strawberry Shortcake was the toy line that became a cartoon. All because of Hallmark Cards that owned Strawberry Shortcake at the time. And you know what? Strawberry Shortcake had cereal too. Not gonna lie. I remember that. That was some good cereal. So, we're going to take and go to another cartoon. And I'm going to be back with some more information about just randomness about Saturday morning cartoons and whatnot. So, here's another episode of Spiral Zone. Have fun and enjoy.
Surrender or pay the consequences.
Earth's most powerful soldiers are Earth's last chance to fight the spiral zone. Darkness has fallen on the victims of the zone. Our world calls for courage, peace and freedom. We must own. We will fight on our honor, what is right. We'll defend, fight the zone. Zone Riders, Earth's most powerful soldiers, are Earth's last chance against the spiral zone.
Zone Riders, looks like we're coming to a commercial. Let's fight the zone.
I hope I don't fall. I hate to get my head underwater. Wow! What's the matter? Oh, just what we need. thing knows how to tie knots.
There he is. We must get a closer look.
Have a seat, Your Excellency. From this throne, I will build an empire and extend my rule over all of South America. I have dreamed of this ever since I took over Paraguay. You mean since I took over Paraguay for you? Lopez Tercero does not forget the men who serve him. You will have to remember me. Jean Dupré.
The power behind the throne. So he still thinks you're building this fortress for him?
Why shouldn't he? After all, he is paying for it. I have made this fortress for Overlord. Now I claim my reward. Overlord must help me overthrow Lopez. Now.
You want to be ruler of Paraguay? I can make you master of half the world. I'll make you my second in command when you helped put me in Overlord's place.
It looks like a duplicate of Overlord's headquarters.
Then we were right. The fortress is being built for Overlord.
The UN tries to maintain good relations with all governments, even with Lopez Tercero. But cooperation with Overlord can't be tolerated. Seize the fortress immediately and take Lopez Tercero into custody. The UN will administer Paraguay until a new government can be elected.
We're moving on the fortress, Hero. Secure a landing strip for the UN transport. Will you join me?
Mais oui. A security alarm. I shall activate the automatic defenses. Nothing can get through the system I have designed.
So you say. Reaper to Duchess Daya. Set off the zone pods immediately.
Get those zone pods ashore!
When do I become immune like you?
Come with me to the Widowmaker.
This way.
Minefield.
through the outer defenses. We're falling back. Get out of there as soon as you can.
Pray. What is happening?
Bad news, Your Excellency.
What happened to you?
Your rule is over.
We must try to make it to the river.
Zone Riders!
Their defenses require a source of enormous power. It must come from the dam.
So if we can knock out the dam, the fortress will be disarmed.
Yeah, but the dam will be as well protected as the fortress.
Tank is right, Commander. Even with our replacement vehicles, we'll never get near it.
No way. Can't bring down 60 stories of reinforced concrete with a long-range blast. You gotta blow a charge right at the weak point of the dam.
And we have to think of some way to reach that dam.
Hey, no worries. I already have a plan, mate. We rig an explosive charge in a round shell and drop it like a bomb as we come in over the lake. But where we're still at least a mile away. The bomb skips over the water like a stone on a pond, hit the dam and sink to the bottom. Right when it do the most damage.
You know, it just might work.
Yeah. It'll work like a koala bear and a eucalyptus tree, mate.
How much longer?
The difficult thing is that I have to make a number of connections, and it's not easy.
Perhaps an hour.
Overlord to Reaper. I'll be over the fortress in 1 hour.
Everything's ready for your arrival. We will be ready.
The air defense system will knock down all incoming aircraft, including Intruder.
I'll be with Razorback and Duchess Dyer.
My needler's almost had it.
Stay tuned. The Zone Riders will be back. And now we return with more Spiral Zone action.
Let's go.
Reaper, I'm going for a new backpack. Oh, when heaven cares about what I say.
You must be Duchess Dyer.
Reaper has made you a Black Widow.
Your mind is quick. I like that in a woman.
Why'd you send out the grappler?
We do not know what is ahead of us. Reaper replaces Overlord, and we replace Reaper. And then you and I rule together.
And what about Razorback?
Razorback will be controlled.
It just might work.
It's a minefield.
We are trapped.
All right, let's fight the zone.
Reaper! Intruder is approaching the zone.
I'm on my way.
Reaper, I don't need you. I'll capture the Zone Riders myself. Use your lancets. I want the Zone Riders in good shape, now that we've forced them into a trap.
I want to thank you for saving me back at the waterfall. If you hadn't, I might have missed this.
My pleasure.
We're beginning our final approach.
If only he knew how final. I've waited a long time for this.
You are only getting what you deserve.
Yes, I'll be the master.
So shall you, Reaper.
As you betrayed Overlord, I have betrayed you. Poetic justice, no?
Raise it back to Reaper.
Okay, Ned, you're on your own.
Not to worry.
Just a little more. Bombs away.
The Zone Riders have broken off the attack. My fortress is too strong for them. Reaper has done well.
So he has.
The guns are locked on target. All I have to do is fire.
You blokes better cover your ears.
years. Where did you learn to swim?
Oh, go fly a kite, Finn. I snagged a couple of fish for the barbie, Commander. A bit on the small side, I'm afraid. But I think I'll keep them.
Message received, Eagle. Well done. He's got 'em.
Overlord is coming.
We must keep silent about everything.
Reaper. I gave orders that no one should create more Black Widows.
Overlord, I would... It was the reward I demanded for building this fortress.
Your fortress is useless to me without the dam to power it. But you might be of some use.
But, Overlord, they have been plotting against you!
Exactly what one would expect of Jean Dupre. Soldier, scientist, war criminal, and poet.
They have made a crooked deal between them!
And that's what we'll call him. A new Black Widow. Crook.
Someday, Overlord, Crook will try to take your place!
Of course. But first, he'll take yours.
We'll be right back with more Spiral Zone action. And now we return with more Spiral Zone adventure.
Earth's most powerful soldiers fight the Spiral Zone. Our world calls for courage, peace and freedom. We must own. We will fight on our honor, what is right. We'll defend, fight the zone. Zone Riders, Earth's most powerful soldiers. Or Earth's last chance against the Spiral Zone. Spiral Zone.
Rebo's got the beat, and the band plays on. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. Introducing Cy Snoodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately.
Play it again, Cy. Starring Cy Snoodles, Droopy McCool on clarinet, Max Rebo on organ. Ribbit, Rebo. Dance, Droopy. It's your last solo, Snoodles. Whoa.
New Cy Snoodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Fruit Corners Fruit Roll-Ups. Real fruit and fun rolled up in one.
You can peel them, you can poke them. Fruit Corners! You can tear them, you can share them. Fruit Roll-Ups! You can rock them, you can roll them. You can really get to know them.
Fruit Corners Fruit Roll-Ups are the chewy snacks made with real fruit that you unroll, peel, and chew.
You can stretch them, you can chew them. Fruit Corners! You can pass them, you can ooh them. Fruit Roll-Ups!
Fruit Corners Fruit Roll-Ups, now in great tasting grape.
Alright. Glad you liked this week's episode of Spiral Zone. I like showing it to you. So, the fun part about it is a lot of these Saturday morning cartoons, and I say Saturday morning cartoons, I mean most cartoons from the 80s. A lot of the cartoons that everybody still classifies as Saturday morning aren't so Saturday morning. I know I call it Saturday morning serials, but it's better than 80s morning serial or 80s comic serials or whatever. But it's more of 80s cartoons. And you know what? We might put some 90s cartoons in there, and some 70s cartoons later. But for right now, we're going to stick mostly with the 80s. And, you know, a lot of these cartoons are still surviving to this day. Especially since Hasbro owns a lot of this stuff. You know, Hasbro has the Hasbro universe. So this is, you know, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Mask, ROM, Action Man, Visionaries, Gem and the Holograms. You know, the best part about it is that Hasbro keeps putting this stuff out. They keep getting it in there. IDW publishes all of almost of Hasbro's stuff. I mean, look, I mean they're still putting out Transformer comics. And it's the original continuity and some of the new continuity. They put out G.I. Joe, both new and old continuity. I'm still loving G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, which is still continuing the original comic book canon line from the Marvel run in the early 80s to issue 285. The funny part about it is it ran 155 issues in the original Marvel run. It's at 285 in a new order book. That's 130 more issues that we got. So, and I keep reading it, and I keep loving it. I just love G.I. Joe. Anybody asks me, I'm a G.I. Joe collector. I'm a G.I. Joe nut. I'm not as big as some people I know. I'm nowhere near as big as some people I know, and that's cool. But I'm not going to slow down. I still love the Transformers cartoons. I still love the Transformers comics. I've backed off a lot on the Transformer toys. I had to start deciding what toy lines would, because one, I'll run out of room. So I want you guys maybe to think about what's your favorite comic book. What's your favorite cartoon from the 80s? Did it have a comic book? Did it have a toy line? You know, so I want you guys to sit back, relax, watch this week's episode of Dungeons and Dragons. And we'll be back at the end of the episode, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite cartoons. And some of them did have toy lines, some of them didn't. So, talk to you after this episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, look! The Dungeons and Dragons ride! Wow, neat!
Give me a break.
I don't like this!
Whoa! What's happening?
Whoa!
Where are we? Look out!
Fear not, Ranger. Barbarian, magician, thief, cavalier, and acrobat.
Who was that?
That was Venger, the force of evil. I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
It's heading for his hole!
Quick, grab it!
There went our lunch!
Well, it looks like we're eating berries again.
Hey, look! I caught something! Help me pull it in!
Oh boy, fillet of sole, or maybe shrimp cocktail, or better yet, caviar.
It's bigger than I thought!
Maybe lunch for 7?
More like 7 for lunch!
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's just a scratch. I feel not so good. Bobby! Bobby, what's the matter? I don't know, sis.
Maybe that monster's bite is poisonous.
I hope there's a cure.
Come on, we've got to find Dungeon Master.
Hank, sis, I gotta rest. He's got a fever.
What do we do now?
I don't suppose there's a drugstore around here.
No, Cavalier, there is not.
Dungeon Master! You've got to make Bobby well.
I wish it were that easy. But this is nature's doing, and I'm afraid my magic cannot undo it. It requires a natural remedy.
There must be something we can do. We can't just let him get worse.
The only cure is the foot of a yellow dragon.
Oh, great! What are we supposed to do? Waltz up to a yellow dragon and ask to borrow his foot?
Eric, shh! Where do we find the yellow dragon?
To the north, in the garden of Queen's Inn.
He's gone again? Come on, we're heading north.
Yeah, well, I hope there's something to eat in this garden. I'm still starving.
Forget about your stomach, Eric. Let's go.
Queen's Inn.
Have you news for me, Stalker?
Yes, Your Majesty, I have. A suitable knight has entered the realm, one who is fit to be your king.
Are you certain, Stalker? Can this one survive the trial of the worm?
Yes, my queen. He carries a magic weapon given him by Dungeon Master.
Excellent! Bring him to me. I must have a king soon, or the spell will be broken and I will lose my throne.
As you wish, Queen's Inn.
You sure this is the right way, Hank? I don't see a sign of dragons anywhere. I don't know, Presto, but we've got to keep looking.
Well, I can't look on an empty stomach. I gotta find some food.
Just take it easy, Bobby.
We'll find the antidote, Bobby, and have you all better really soon. Thanks, guys.
There must be something edible around here. Holy cow! I must be dreaming! Hello? Anybody belong to this food here? No. Good. Oh, well, you had your chance to claim it. Ah! Help!
It's Eric!
No! Get away from me! Hank! Quick! Get it before it gets me!
No! Don't shoot! I mean you no harm!
He's lying! Let him have it!
He was going to steal my food!
Me? No way! How is this going to borrow it?
Who are you?
My name is Sir Lars. Take it. I have plenty.
Thanks. Let's take some of this to Bobby.
The boy is very ill. He should not be moved. Bring him to my house. He can rest there.
Oh, come on! You gonna trust a guy who looks like that?
So Lars is right. I'll stay here with Bobby until you guys find the Garden of Zin.
Zin?
Yes, the Dungeon Master told us we could find the antidote there.
Dungeon Master is wrong. You will only find evil in the Garden of Zin.
You know where it is? You gotta tell us.
No.
But my brother is sick. If he doesn't get the antidote...
Very well. Beyond the dark forest, beyond the valley of smoke. That way.
Be careful, Sheila.
We'll return as soon as we can.
That's gotta be the Valley of Smoke. But I don't see any garden.
Yeah, and Solars didn't say anything about a fork in the road.
I knew we couldn't trust that creep. He's probably selling Bobby and Sheila to Venger at this very minute.
You think we should go back?
No, no. Always go forward. Just follow the road to the south.
Well, why didn't you tell us that before?
You didn't ask.
Come on, let's get this disaster over with.
Hang on, Eric. Don't you notice anything strange?
Strange? We're walking through the Valley of Smoke looking for pickled dragon's feet? What could be strange?
No, I mean about Dungeon Master. He's not talking in riddles.
Yeah. Say, DM old buddy, mind if I ask you a question?
Not at all.
What's the name you gave me when I got the shield? Ha! It's Cavalier, you phony baloney!
Well done, Cavalier. I'm pleased to see you weren't fooled by this imposter. Don't listen to him. He's the imposter. So, you want to challenge my magic? Very well.
Hey, who's who?
We've got to help Dungeon Master.
Yeah, but which one? Now, foolish one, I'll teach you never to impersonate me.
Hank, wait! You might get the wrong...
I'm the real Dungeon Master.
He's the imposter. He'll destroy you. He's evil. Very clever, but it will gain you nothing.
Wow! What was he?
A phantom stalker, and he'll think twice about bothering you again. Tell me, Ranger, how did you know that creature was not the real Dungeon Master?
You taught us to use force only to defend ourselves. That imposter had you down, but he kept coming.
You learn quickly, very quickly.
Which is the right road, Dungeon Master?
The right road is not the left.
That's the real Dungeon Master, all right.
He means take the right fork, not the left.
We don't have time to waste. Come on.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Sheila, I'm right here, Bobby. I'm cold.
Fire needs more wood.
There must be something around here I can use as a blanket. Sir Lars, what's this?
Never touch that!
What would a creature, someone like you, be doing with a king's robe and crown?
They belong to someone gone now, never to return.
Well?
This will keep the boy warm.
Thank you, Sir Lars.
I don't get it. Dungeon Master said this road would take us right to the Garden of Zin.
If this was a garden, someone should definitely fire the gardener.
Hey, what's the...
Who knows? Let's just get out of here. These vines are like steel.
They're pulling us under.
Trouble, young ones?
Dungeon Master, are we ever glad to see you?
Get us out of here!
No.
It's the imposter again.
I knew it all along. There's the real Dungeon Master.
Your powers of observation are improving, Cavalier. Unfortunately, they still leave much to be desired.
Perhaps you will not survive the trial of the worm after all. As planned, Queen's Inn.
Then the young knight will face the trial of the worm.
Soon, my queen. Very soon.
I don't believe it! We're alive!
Yeah, but where? And where's Eric?
What's this? The local subway?
Diana, worms!
Yeah! Worms? Those phantom stalkers said something about the trial of the worm.
Don't think about it. Let's get out of here and find that cure for Bobby.
There must be something we can do to help him.
No, only if your friends find the cure.
These look like chemicals or medicines. You're not a doctor, are you? Or a wizard?
No, I've studied much about magic, but I'm no wizard.
But I don't understand why you...
Silence! Ask me no more. Forgive me. The spell makes me lose control.
Spell? You're under some kind of spell?
You can do nothing for me. No one can. Save your concern for your brother.
Oh. What on earth could have dug a tunnel like this?
Who cares? I just want to get out.
What's the matter, Presto?
There's something up my sleeve. Yeah, it's another worm.
What was that?
Oh, no! I just figured out what dug this tunnel.
Well, what?
Worms!
Worms? These little things?
No! That big thing!
Yeah! I think it's their mother! Yeah!
What the?
Dead end!
I sure hope a worm can be saddle broken. Hop aboard, you guys.
Are you crazy? I hate worms.
It can bite you if you stay down there, Eric.
You're right. Here I come.
Okay, big fella, up.
It's chewing through the ceiling.
Jump!
Bareback riding on giant worms. I don't know how much longer I can take this crazy world.
Well, take a look at this.
That must be the Garden of Zen.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's find that yellow dragon.
You have survived the trial of the worm. Queen Zen requests your presence at once.
I hope my servants were not rude with you.
Who are you?
And what do you want with us? I am Queen Zen, and I have need of a king, someone to rule my kingdom with me. I have chosen you.
Me?
Him?
Him?
No way. Sorry, but I'm trying to get out of this world. I don't want to settle down in it.
Why not let your friends continue the search? While you share the wealth of my throne with me.
Wealth? Well, on second thought, listen, guys, if I'm going to be trapped in this world, why not be trapped in style?
But what about Bobby?
Oh, yeah. Listen, Queen, I'll be your king. But first, tell my friends where to find the yellow dragon.
Our friend is sick. We need to slay the dragon and get its foot for the cure. Slay the dragon? Follow me into the garden. Behold, the yellow dragon. And this is its foot.
Thanks. You sure you want to stay, Eric?
Beat scrounging for berries every day. Come back and visit when Bobby's better. You can even bring back that creep, Solars.
Solars? Follow them. See that they never reach Solars.
Yes, my queen.
Once I have my king, my spell can never be broken.
Solar's place is just ahead.
I hope we found the cure in time.
This path is forbidden to you. You may come no farther.
Guess that's that, Hank.
Guess so.
Okay, there's gotta be a spell for this. Abra, Zabra, Prefabra.
Phantom Stalker! This is Zen's doing.
My friends! They're in trouble!
Rejoice, O Kingdom of Zen, on this day of your king's coronation. Cavalier, do you accept Zen as your queen and promise to be her king for eternity?
I do.
And to protect the kingdom from dragons and barbarian invaders?
Oh,
and
well,
to perform the ritual dance with the Serpent of Fire, to battle the giant two-headed ogre, to...
Hold it! Is this a coronation or a disaster movie?
It's merely part of the ceremony. Continue.
Thank you, Majesty. Oh, Queen of Zen!
They're wearing us out, Hank. Every time we catch them, they just turn to smoke. Come on, we've got to help.
Perhaps I can be some help after all.
Sheila! We got the cure! Oh, no, we're done for.
Release them, starters, or you'll never leave this forest.
Sir Lars, perhaps we should finish you, too. As a present for Queen Zin.
Sir Lars, you saved our lives! I knew you weren't the monster Eric thought you were. I knew it! Bobby, we have to get the cure to him now! Let's hope this works! Hi, guys. Where you been?
Nowhere special, Bobby.
Yeah, just doing some gardening.
Is the boy well?
Yes, Sir Lars, he... Sir Lars?
Not Sir Lars. My name is Sir Lawrence, heir to the throne of Zin, until my sister's evil magic turned me into that creature. It was your tear of gratitude that broke her spell.
You don't mean Queen Zin?
But Eric's about to become her king. Well, at least she's beautiful.
Not for long. With the spell on me broken, the one who cast it becomes its victim.
Poor Eric.
By the laws of this kingdom, I now pronounce you man and...
Monster! I quit!
No, it can't be! I was so close! So close!
You will not reconsider, Sheila?
I'm honored you asked me to be your queen, but my friends and I have to find a way back home.
Well spoken, Sheila.
Dungeon Master!
You have seen the true person beneath his monstrous appearance. You should be proud.
Speaking of which, I see right through you, Mr. Imposter.
Caution, Cavalier. I am the real Dungeon Master.
If you're the real Dungeon Master, then I'm a blue-nosed baboon.
A blue-nosed baboon? What a strange choice.
What's so funny? So I made a little mistake. Come on, Dungeon Master, change me back. I was just kidding. I knew it was you all along.
Watch me scare Fred out of his pebbles.
Yow, Martians!
Delicious.
Barney!
Whoops. Got a blast on.
Post Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. Now from Pebbles, you can get a Fred Flintstone flying disc. Or Barney. Or Dino. For fun with a twist, it's a Flintstone flying disc. One in each specially marked box of Post Fruity or Cocoa Pebbles cereal.
Sidewinder, the wheels twist behind her.
Yahoo! Try and catch me.
It's the big new Sidewinder cycle. Your parents put it together, and Sidewinder's got the Stunt Shifter.
Sidewinder.
With sure grip steering, super sleek styling, and a stunt shifter that can spin you into excitement.
Sidewinder, the wheels twist behind her.
Sidewinder cycle with Stunt Shifter. New from Tonka.
And we are back. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, here's a fun thing. I asked you guys if you could tell me what's your favorite toy line, what's your favorite comic book line. If you have one that follows in all three, that's cool. So if your favorite cartoon is Transformers, then you go Transformers, the comic book Transformers, the toy line. Or if your favorite toy line is something a little different, say you're a big fan of Power Lords. Power Lords never had a cartoon, but it did have a comic book and did have a toy line. So, or you can go big, I guess, like Transformers. You can go movies, toy line, cartoon series, comic books. multiple comic books. So, but I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons of all time is Thundar the Barbarian. Well, technically, it did have toys, but those toys came much, much later and were in a limited run toys from, I think, Diamond Select Toys. So, no comic book, just the cartoon. No toy line, no comic books, no video games, no nothing except for the toy line, except for the cartoon series in the 80s. Or you could be like the one that's kind of roundabout in a way, and that is Super Friends or Galactic Guardians and the Superpowers team, because that became the Superpowers toy line. But it's also based on the comic book, but the comic book came first, which is funny because the comic book came first, then the cartoon, then the cartoon spawned the toy line, then the toy line spawned a comic book series based on the characters which were already created in the comics. So that's a weird roundabout way of doing things. Or you could do what Mattel did with the Secret Wars collection, is they used comic books. They made a comic book to promote the toy line, but even the toy line had almost nothing to do with the comic books, because there was characters in the toy line that never appeared in the comics, and the comic characters that never appeared in the toy line. I would have loved an Absorbing Man toy in the toy line. I would have loved a Beyonder figure, which is, at that point, he hadn't made he wasn't created yet. So he was just a disembodied voice. But we didn't get those. Then we got characters that never appeared in Secret Wars, like, freaking Daredevil, Baron Zemo. Then we get the ones from Europe, like, we got Electro, Constrictor, Iceman. Then we were supposed to get characters that did appear in the toy line, that did appear in the comic book series, that we never got because they canceled the toy line before we ever got that far. So, years upon years later, Marvel finally puts out the actual Secret Wars toys to go with the Secret Wars comics. So, I guess that's a weird roundabout way. And then we actually got a Secret Wars cartoon that appeared from the Fox cartoon series, and that appeared in the Spider-Man cartoon. So we did get everything just way out of order with that series. So, like I said, guys, I'm going to keep bringing you guys Saturday morning serials. Matter of fact, the last episode of Saturday morning serials is doing pretty well. So you guys, it looks like you guys are watching. It looks like you guys are enjoying it. And like I said, tell me which cartoons you enjoy. Tell me which cartoons you don't enjoy. I'm gonna try to put something special at the end of this episode. We're gonna see what we can do. Don't promise. I'm not promising you anything, but if you stay tuned, there might be something after it. Might not be anything after it. So, as always, guys, remember, follow us on Facebook at Saturday Morning Serials. Follow our other show, Group Therapy Podcast, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and also, remember, follow me. And I'm always out there. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram, because literally, I am on all that, and I'm running them through the Group Therapy TV podcast. So, have a good day, have a good morning, y'all. I will see you next week if you don't see me on my other show. And remember, stay kids. You grow up doesn't mean, just because you grow old doesn't mean you have to grow up. And sit back and watch cartoons and play with your toys. Have a good morning, guys. Bye.
Brett Matthews. It was a stormy night when a bolt of lightning forced me off the road. My car skidded into a government laboratory where a top-secret experiment was underway. I swerved into the path of Dr. Chase's molecular transfer ray, causing me and my car to become one. The incredible Turbo Team!
We'll return after these messages.
Now return to Turbo Team.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Our security is impeccable. Why, there isn't a man alive who could get into this vault.
With no driver! Look out! No driver!
That's Turbo Team!
Oh, my gosh.
I think it wants the money.
Call the police.
The robbery is complete. Now for the escape.
We spotted the car. It's headed for Golden Star Studio.
They'll never stop it.
They won't expect this. What's it doing?
Red turbocharged convertible. It's Turbo Team, all right.
Looks like Eddie's working on his hot rod again.
Hey, Eddie, Brett's coming.
What?
Brett?
She running okay, Eddie?
You're looking at the hottest hot rod on campus, Freddy boy. Aren't you forgetting Turbo Team?
Turbo Team's out of the picture.
What are you talking about, Flip?
This, your computerized hunk of tin, is a wanted car.
I can't believe it. It says, Turbo Team broke into the First Security Bank and stole $80,000.
No way. Turbo's innocent.
Come on, Alex. We better call Dr. Chase.
Hey, Eddie, look at this. $1,000 reward for information leading to the capture of Turbo Team.
Flip, we're gonna turn in that tub of tin.
Yes, I saw the newspaper, Brett. No, nothing to worry about. A chemical analysis of your tires should prove you weren't at the scene of the crime. Excuse me, I'm on the phone. Well, where was I? Meet me at the old airport at the edge of town. It'll be safer.
Thanks, Dr. Chase. Doors are stuck. And it's getting hot in here. Sorry about that. We're meeting Dr. Chase at the airport.
The airfield's to the right, Turbo.
They turned toward the airport, Eddie.
Yeah, I'll bet that fugitive car's trying to blow town. I don't see the doc anywhere.
Maybe that's him.
No, that engine anywhere. It's Dark Rider.
Look out, Turbo!
Hang on, gang.
There's Turbo Team!
My core!
No machine's a match for Turbo Team.
How about a jumbo jet?
Jumbo Jet? Take it to the max, TT!
Hurry, Turbo!
Right, Alex. And so is Dark Rider.
It would take wings to lose that dude.
You got it, Alex.
I do? Man, that had to be a wreck.
You know, guys, I'll bet anything Dark Rider's behind the bank robbery.
What I want to know is, what happened to Dr. Chase? And how come Dark Rider knew we'd be at the airport?
Maybe Dr. Chase is Dark Rider.
It can't be. Can it, TT?
I don't know, Alex. We're going to the lab to ask some questions.
Turbo, the cops are on town.
We can't let them find us now.
They won't.
It's not safe to drive anywhere, Turbo.
Better contact Agent Caldwell. Maybe he can call off the police until I can prove I'm innocent.
Hello? Agent Caldwell speaking. Yes, Turbotine, I heard. I'll call the chief of police right now and tell him you're innocent.
Thanks, Agent Caldwell.
Hello, Chief? That car that robbed the city bank is a government experiment. Something has gone wrong with its computers. What should be done? Destroy the car at all costs.
Are you sure we're safe, Turbo?
Let's listen to the police calls and find out.
Attention all units. Be on the lookout for Turbotine. The car is dangerous. Government orders are to capture and destroy.
I can't believe it! Caldwell double-crossed us.
Don't tell me he's Dark Rider.
Whoever Dark Rider is, this time we're gonna get him.
And to start with, we gotta find the car that robbed the bank.
I have an idea where to find it.
A movie studio?
Well, sure. It's full of remote-control stunt cars.
I'm sorry. No pass, no admittance.
What do? We don't have a guest pass, Turbo.
Simple. We don't go as guests. Now, all we do is sneak in with the other actors.
You must be the new Romeo.
Me? Well, Dad.
It's about time you got here.
Hey, where's Brett?
Oh, no, look.
But you don't understand.
Just walk up the ladder and act romantic. Lights. Camera. Action.
Oh, Romeo, my Romeo. She's not so hot.
No, but Brett is.
These lights are boiling.
Oh.
Maybe I need acting lessons.
What an incredible special effect.
Let's go, Romeo. Look! The stunt cars! I don't see a car that looks like you, Turbo. All right! This one's been painted. We got our evidence.
It's coming this way, Turbo.
It won't get me.
Who's controlling it? Dumb question.
We'll return after these messages. Continue with Turbo Team.
It's heading for me!
Quick, Turbo. Our evidence is blowing the scene.
Okay, let's get that counterfeit crate.
He'll never catch it!
Hang tight, guys.
Destroy the evidence!
It's heading straight for that wall.
I've got one chance to stop it.
I'm not gonna ask what it is.
Heads up. Got it. What is it, Rusty? Uh-oh. This paint is cold.
Definitely not your color, Brett.
Funny Alex.
The stunt car. Looks like our evidence is scrap. It's the police again.
We'll head to Dr. Chase's lab. It's our best lead. That's the door to Chase's lab. It's locked.
Sorry I scared you, young lady. What's the trouble?
We've got to see Dr. Chase. It's an emergency.
I could let you wait in his lab.
Thanks.
Let's check Dr. Chase's desk.
There's gotta be a reason why Dark Rider wants to do in Turbo. It's clear as mud to me. This thing's got me.
Alex, what are you doing?
I'm, looking for clues.
Brett, these are the employees' lockers.
Aha! A clue. I think we hit the jackpot.
See what's inside, Alex.
They're blueprints.
It's plans for a car.
It's the same model as Turbo Teen.
Yeah, see what the other one is.
It's the blueprint for Dark Rider. Quiet, Rusty.
Then the address on the folder must be Dark Rider's.
What's that?
Let's not wait around to find out.
Come on, Brett. Work up a sweat. We need Turbo Team.
Right, Alex. I'm getting hotter.
Brett, get up!
Now to send this clunker back to the moon. I don't think this was an accident.
We got Dark Rider's address. Let's get him before he gets us.
Not so fast, Patty. This could be a trap. I've got a plan, but we're gonna need some backup. Max. It's Dark Rider's place. I hope Eddie and the others show up on time. Okay, boy. I'll tell you when to give the signal. This is it! Ready, Rusty? Now! Let's get him! We did it! My turn, Rusty. We got him!
It's up to TT now. Have you forgotten who you're dealing with?
He's getting free! Hold tight, Rusty. This is our final showdown, Dark Rider. Now to send him flying, Rusty. Oh, Rusty, that really hurt.
Look out, TT. He's coming again. Step on it, TT. Hey, his fender's bruised easily.
I'm not gonna take this. Heads up, guys.
Hit the brakes, TT.
I'm stuck.
Look.
What do you want with Turbo Teen?
The car is mine. You stole my plans.
No one stole your plans. Turbo Teen just looks like your car.
You lie.
Those glass oil jars. Put one in my back seat, Alex.
Whatever you say, TT.
He's still coming, Turbo.
Keep firing, Alex.
This should do it. We're gonna get green.
Turbo thrust, don't fail me now.
So much for that. Hunk of tin.
Look, Turbo. Dark Rider is the janitor.
Let's skate. That guy's the real bank robber.
Come on. We get him first. We get the reward.
Ooh.
Great, Eddie. Now he's getting away. We almost had him, Turbo.
Well, at least we know he's the janitor.
Afraid not, TT. That dude's sneakier than we thought.
Now the makeup kit makes sense. Dark Rider is a master of disguise.
I finally understand why Dark Rider wanted to destroy me. The blueprints of his car looked so much like me, he thought you stole his plans, Dr. Chase.
Yes, I think you're right. Of course, he didn't know about the accident that changed into a car.
What I don't get is, how come you told the police to destroy Turbo, Agent Caldwell?
I didn't. Dark Rider is a master of voice as well as disguise.
He sure fooled us. We suspected just about everybody.
I guess we'll never know who he really is.
There's the car that robbed the bank!
How are we gonna prove Turbo's innocent without Dark Rider? Rusty's found the evidence to clear Turbo Teen.
Attaboy, Rusty. You're the best friend a car could have.
Hey, what about us?
All three of you are the greatest.
We'll return after these messages.
Thursday at 8, 7 Central. A loving mom and her 3 kids head for the North Pole to help Santa out of a terrible jam. Jacqueline Smith and Art Carney star in The Night They Saved Christmas, the ABC Thursday night movie. And now stay tuned for Dragon's Lair following Schoolhouse Rock next.